Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Randy Prizzle's Link and Ting with me, Randy Prizzle. How you guys doing out there? Everything good, sway, irie, crispy, all of that goodness. Anyways, you know what we're usually here for, the linking and the tinging. So if you've missed previous episodes of Randy Prizzle's Link and Ting, you know what to do below, all of that. And obviously if you're feeling this episode, you know what to do as well. All of that stuff below. But anyways, let's get on to what we're here for, the linking and the tinging. We come to Diana. Diana says, my most controversial opinion, men in Speedos are not sexy. Well, good thing I don't wear Speedos. And even if I did go on the swimming path where I would wear some shorts on, so I wouldn't wear Speedos. Back in my days when I was a young man, I used to wear Speedos on, but that was not my choice. Do you know what I mean? I used to put the Speedos on because mum used to buy them, and then she said, well, these are the ones that I got. So they never really did shorts for men back in the days, where for us, and allowed me to wear shorts on to swim with. So it's a bit of a mad one, that one there. I do wish though back in the days man had some shorts and could be swimming with shorts on, but it is what it is. That was me back in the days. These days man is rocking shorts if I do go swimming, or if I do go swim in the ocean or somewhere, so you know. But anyways, next thing she's saying, she's 33, she's 5'6", she studied at the University of the Alcala, yeah, somewhere like that. Okay, cool. Next thing she's saying, first round is on me if you are okay with that. Sure. I mean, listen, I don't have a problem with people buying me drinks, or someone, you know, buying me a drink, but obviously it's a case of where when it comes to the bill and that, if we're having an eat out, sure, we split the bill 50-50. If you buy me a drink or I buy you the first drink, then you got to buy me the second, or I buy you the second. It's in unison, you know what I mean? It's got to work both ways, and that's all I got to say on that. Next thing she says, random fact I love is, you cannot snore and dream at the same time. Please be a dreamer. That's quite random, yeah. I mean, obviously you're talking about, in general terms, you know, where you basically sleep in and you're not trying to achieve your dreams and stuff like that. As, you know, the song usually said, live your dreams, they may not be as hard as they may seem. Gotta work to get the cream. People remember that from One on One, you know, Rihanna, when she sang that, Rihanna. You know what I mean? Back in the days, One on One, Trouble TV. If you don't know about that, then you know, that's for people in the UK though, about Trouble TV. If you don't know about One on One, and everywhere where it came on your local listings or wherever during those period of time. But yeah, Diana's a cool chick, man. Like, she seems to be someone who's got her head on, you know, and you know, don't know if her head game is strong, but in general terms, she seems like she's a cool chick. So you know what, I give Diana a like. Yeah, you know, Diana's quite a cutie as well. So you know what I mean. Yeah, she's gonna get a like from me, yo. She's gonna get a like. Yeah, it says to send the rose instead of sending a like. I'll just send a like because, you know what I mean, no one will come across as too desperado. Despacita, all of that. But yeah, cool. We'll move on to Danielle. Danielle says, my ideal fake sick day, staying at home with a boyfriend, snuggling and watching TV in the bed. What do you mean by staying at home with a boyfriend? Like, do you mean you have 7 on the side or something like that? Man doesn't want to go, yeah, that's around these streets, yeah, got different kind of, you know, man them in her back pocket, not feeling that. If it's that, I got to be the one and only, and that's how it's got to be. It's the same as a girl probably want me to be the one and only for them. You know what I mean? When they get serious, man will be on that serious vibe to be like, yes, it's just you and me, it's me and you. Now, I've been waiting, think I'm gonna make a move now. Can you tell me if you like it? But yeah, it's just me and you, there's nothing else. But anyways, let's move on to more what she's saying. She's 26, she's 5'0", and that's all it says there. So, cool. I mean, I don't mind what else she said, you know, snuggling and watching TV, but that's cool. I don't mind doing that. I like, you know, all of that goodness, you know, it's all cool with me, all gravy. So yeah, it's all gravy, baby. Next thing she says, fact about me that surprises people, I don't eat burgers or pizza. So what do you eat? That's the question then. If you don't eat burgers or pizzas, do you eat pasta? Do you eat, you know what I mean? I don't know. What do you eat? Are you a vegetarian? Do you know what I mean? I don't have problems with people who are vegetarian, by the way. You know what I mean? You know, one of my man then is now turned vegetarian. Big up my man Nadif. Do you know what I mean? Who's a vegetarian now. But obviously, I'm not going to really go down that path. Like, I respect people, obviously, who are vegetarian, and I will never go and eat meat in front of your face. Like, it tastes good, doesn't it, bitch? Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't do that to you. It's something I wouldn't do. Do you know what I mean? So, in general terms, you know, I need to know more what she's saying, you know, like, I need to know what more she's feeling, you know. As I said, I don't mind if it's, you know, vegan food you like eating more of, but what I would say to you is don't force it on me. Do you know what I mean? Don't try and tell me, oh yeah, you should be eating what I'm eating. Otherwise, you're going to get kicked out the door. Walk out the door. Don't turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. When you the one who told me how to live my life, you think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh no, no, I will survive. Oh, as long as I know how to love. Anyways, yeah, you know the song, so let me not get too much into that. But yeah, that's mad though. Next thing she says, I recently discovered most men don't like chubby girls, which is ridiculous and really cuts down my chances to find a nice, loyal boyfriend. Me on the plus size, yeah, I like girls, obviously, who are a bit curvy, you know, have that curvy nature about them. I find them more attractive in my eyes, generally, you know, so that's what I like with that. You know, I don't have a problem with women that are a bit curvy. As long as, obviously, we complement each other. You like what I do, I like what you do, do you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. And I think nowadays, you know, I think men more appreciate women with a lot of curves nowadays than probably back in the old school days. And maybe in the old school days, men weren't feeding them as much as they're feeding them probably now. If you go probably to places like Africa or places, you know, in the Caribbean, I guess, you know, they appreciate a lot more women with curve and with, you know, stature of curviness. So, general is not a problem for me, you know what I mean? People would say, how big would you go? Like, not being disrespectful to some women, but in general terms, I would go to the point where I can, you know, put my arms around you. Like, my hands have to touch when I touch you. It's a madness, but that's just me in general. Do you know what I mean? Not saying there's anything wrong with someone who's plus size, but that's just me in general, what I'd go for. So that's what I'm just saying there, you know. People say, well, you were saying good things, then you just dug a hole for yourself. But that's just generally what I would go for. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with curvy women. I like curvy women. But I just wouldn't go to the point where they're too big. That's what I'm just saying there. That's all I'm saying. Okay, she seems like a cool girl though, do you know what I mean? And this is probably rare, because there's another person that might get a like for me, and she probably is going to get a like. I would want to know more about the burgers a pizza thing and, you know, Jonathan. But she seems like a cool girl. Yeah, man, I'm going to give her a like. You know what I mean? She seems like a nice girl. Hopefully we can get the chatting and all that. If we do, then you might be updated. I don't know. Obviously, the update for you guys on the previous ones, you know, they didn't keep contact. See, I was chatting to one or two of them, and then they didn't message me back. It is what it is. Move on, you know, this is what the LinkedIn Ting process is all about, you know what I mean? So we gotta stick in there and keep going. We're gonna win one day. We're gonna win. So yes, Chashia, yeah, just stick with that. My mantra is speak what you want into existence. Cool. I mean, not really mine, but okay. Next thing she's saying, she's 33, 5'6", she's a consultant. Yeah. Okay. Typical Sunday. Brunching and self-care. That's cool. She likes to take care of herself, brunch as well, that's all good. I you know, don't mind all of that, you know what I mean? As I said, I've obviously got eczema, so, you know, my skin conditions, I have to keep creaming myself and I have to keep, you know, applying a lot of lotion and everything like that. It's a madness, you know, skin wants to peel most of the days, make me look like something out, you know, well, one of them, what's his name? I can't even remember, the Mummy or something, yeah, you know, when the bandages are wrapped around and then, you know, he comes on and then he takes it off and he looks crusty and that, yeah, that's generally what happens, but this is generally what happens to me with eczema, but it's not about eczema, let's move forward. The way to move me over is confidence in good communication. I mean, I can communicate, but, you know, confidence sometimes depends. It depends on who I'm with. If I can vibe with someone, they give me that energy, then I'm ready to give my energy to them. You give me all of me, Like all of you, of your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfection. Yeah, all of me, give my all to you. You're my wind and my flex. Even when I'm losing, winning, I'll give you all of me. Anyways, let's leave it like that. Yeah, cool. What more she's saying is, yeah, confidence. Yeah, I agree with that. Unfortunately, she's probably a bit too tall for me, and she doesn't really have that je ne sais quoi for me, so unfortunately it's going to be a no for Chashley after me. Come to Catherine. Catherine says, we'll get along if you relate most things back to key TV film moments. Oh, yeah, my head is literally like a walking, encyclopedia in terms of stuff, where generally I remember quotes, not quotes most of the times, but I remember some stupid things from TV, like adverts that, like the E-Short advert. Do you remember the E-Short advert of Michael Winner? Yes, I remember that one. I remember the specific face he made when the car crashed into the back of him. Do you know what I mean? It was something like that along the lines. Not generally, because obviously, different skin colour and all that, but that's generally how I remember. I remember the stupid things. I remember the dumb moments from TVs, the funny things, the comedic stuff. So that's generally what I do remember. You know what I mean? I remember there was an old commercial as well. I don't know what it was back in the day. I think it might have been like a bank something or one of them ones. And the tune used to go like this. And then these guys in suits got into a fight for some reason. This might have been like decades ago or something. They got into a fight, yeah. These men were all punching up each other and stuff like that. I don't know for what particular reason, but it was over like I think it was like a bank thing or IBM or something along them lines. But it was here in the UK it happened. So people thinking it was here in the UK. These men then just started fighting for no particular reason. I don't know why. They're wearing suits. Who knows? But yeah. She's 31, she's 5'10", she's agnostic. Next thing she says, we're the same type of weird if you love useless trivia. Listen, I like stuff that keeps me, as I said, Guinness Book of Records, all of them things, facts about life and that I didn't know of. Yeah, man, right up my alley. So yeah, cool. Random fact I love is Timbuktu is located. No, well, she said that wrong. Timbuktu is located in Mali. Well, located near Mali or something. Yeah, one of them ones. Okay, cool. Apart from all that, Catherine doesn't really have that je ne sais quoi for me, so unfortunately it's going to be a no for me. We come to Dion. Dion says, together we could create a better world for all humanity. Side note, not into anything casual. I'm a woman of purpose. Preach, sister. Yes, I definitely agree with that. Can't really say too much on it, but I agree with that. She's 34, she's 5'5", she's spiritual. The advertisement for my life would look like it's just her with like a side picture and plants in the background. Cool. Next thing she says, I won't shut up about inequality, sustainability, living, and spirituality. Cool. Yeah, I guess, listen, it depends on what spirituality. I don't want you to be banging on too much about spirituality and talking all about, I don't know which, obviously, God you're feeling at that point in time, but, all that living and that, don't mind, doing what you need to do, but there's times where you need to enjoy certain things, can't always sustain stuff, let's say, you need to enjoy what you need to enjoy, but also, I would say, don't spend all your hard-earned cash on stuff when you don't have it. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Well, cool. Next thing she's saying, the one thing I love to know about you is your spiritual journey. Okay, she's on some real she's one of these, she a hippie in disguise or something like that? One of these hippie people that's like, oh, love, man, peace, dude, cool, all that good stuff, man. I know it happened back in the 60s and 70s, but you have modern day hippies nowadays, No, not really an issue for me, but personally, people talking about spirituality and all of that all the time, you tend to think more on the lines where are they hippies and stuff or whatever's. But anyways, Dion unfortunately doesn't really have that spirituality I'm feeling, so not really much je ne sais quoi there. So unfortunately, it's going to be a no for me. We come to the last one. Oh no, actually, no, we're not going to come to that. We'll come to someone else until we find someone Let's just make it a third in a row right here on the Lincoln Ting. We don't usually have thirds in the row, so do you know what I mean? She seems cool. Let's come on to her. Yasmin says, I'll pick the topic if you start the conversation. Favourite dish to cook? Well, generally for me, my favourite dish, I mean, I like making pasta stuff, pasta based. Obviously it's a lot easier to do stuff with pasta and things like that. Yeah, I like making, people don't know, potato squash. I think I might have mentioned it previously before, but where you mix potatoes with kind of mash, like some of them are mashed, some of them are not. You mix them with tomato and all other ingredients. Don't want to really give too much out. I probably did on the last episode, but this time I'm not giving it out this time. So yeah, let's just leave it as that. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and desert you. But yeah. Anyways, next thing she's saying, she's 29, 5'3", she's spiritual. She says the next thing she's saying, I get along best with people who love true crime documentaries as much or even more than me. I don't mind them, I like them, I like watching, stuff to do with, Luther and them ting them there. So, I like watching Luther, if you know Idris Elba acted in Luther. Many stuff like that. I want to obviously start watching, was it that program, Call of Line of Duty, it's Call of Duty, that's the game, Call of Duty, Line of Duty, so that's something obviously that's in my mind to watch. Yeah, so definitely something on the list there. A life goal of mine, she says, open a guest house in a tropical location somewhere by the sea. That's cool, guest house, yeah. And then we could just go and chill on the beach, sipping this couple of pina coladas, Working all day, now it's time to see her. Get on bar, sip margaritas, get on the door, sip margaritas, don't if you feel right, ding, 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 doesn't it feel right, ding, 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 yeah, all of that, so yeah. Generally, yeah, that'll be cool for me, I would like to do that, somewhere where I see it'd be nice and all that. So yeah. Summarizing, she seems like a cool chick, I'm gonna give her a like. So this is obviously the third person I've liked. It's a record, isn't it? 3 people in one episode. So got the 3. Can we make it 4? Alright, yeah, let's try one more. Let's find someone, obviously, to make it the fourth in a row. Okay, let's keep going here. Okay. Alright, we'll come to Catherine. Catherine says, the random fact I love is that a group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Perfect, don't you think? Cool. I mean, I don't really care about that, but okay. She's 30, she's 5'3", she's a sales manager at GSMA. YMCA, it's fun to stay at the YMCA. We have everything, all of that. So yeah. Anyways, the shower thought I recently had. Do you think everyone stands the same way in a shower? I face the room. Does anyone face the water? I face the water. So that's just generally me, but I don't know about anyone else, but I face the water. Teach me something about the way you are going to change the world. What I'm doing here could be funny, could have people wanting to do more linking and tinging. I guess that's how I think about it, so yeah. Okay, apart from all that, I'm trying to think here, do you know what? She seems like a cool chick, yes. I'd give her a like. I'm not just saying that because, I want a 4th person on this thing that I've liked for the first time in a while, but, I'm going to give her a like. So, yeah, she gets a like from me. And that is all from this episode of Randy Prizzle's Lincoln Ting. I'd like to thank you all for tuning into this episode. If you've missed previous episodes, you know what to do. All of that. What's that? All of that, it's a mixture of words, but all of that. And obviously, if you've missed previous episodes or you're feeding the episodes, you know what to do again. Thank you guys, what we usually do when we finish here. Look out! Do 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 do. Look out! Do 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 do. Oh, 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 look out!